What do you think of, I mean, Margaret, I mean, her and Jackie? It's really, it's
I
kind
don't
of
get
interesting.
it is. It's the two blonde girls finally fighting. We always got these brunettes fighting. So it's
Yeah.
kind of fun to see these blonde girls. But yeah, I don't think there's much. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna resolve this because now, Margaret's got screenshots. She knows what she's doing. And I don't know how Jackie's gonna dig herself out of this hole.
I mean, a slob and I hate her. I mean, that's not,
That's
I,
bad.
I assume when Dolores is on Watch What Happens Next, Andy's going to ask her about this because he asked Jackie about it.
Yes.
She
And she
says she
probably will
didn't mean
say,
it.
yeah, she'll be like, oh, that's from a long time ago. Slob just means something else. I don't know how she's gonna come back from this because obviously we know what slob means. So
Dolo's pissed.
yeah, Dolo, she got her reading glasses out. Like she was getting intense, right? She was like, okay, hold on. She said something about her dog, smart, and then she was like, okay, reading the text. Oh my gosh, she showed her. That was good TV.
And Jackie's like, what? I mean,
She forgot
that's
that she wrote that. Yeah,
she
Marge
forgot
saw
she
her.
wrote it, but your friend Margaret, your ex-friend, I think it's over.
Yes,
I think it's
I
over.
know. I
And
think it's over
Melissa
too.
wasn't feeling it. She wasn't feeling the gift.
She really wasn't, even when Dolores, and then for some reason, Rachel had to get involved and be like, how did that bottle get there? Look, it's no longer your concern. You left it at the restaurant where we were fighting. And then I got Dolores to bring it. And so now it's Dolores's job.
I still think one day, next season,
Hmm.
if Rachel is here, I think you and her have a chance. I do. I do. Maybe I see it. Now, you and Melissa, no, that ship has sailed. I
That
think you and Rachel one day are going to just, I mean, you're friends with Jackie.
Well, we're cordial. The problem with Rachel, she said a lot of stuff in confessionals. She said that she's thankful that she can see her future, so she knows she doesn't want to be like me. Okay, like I don't know what you have. You have two daughters. You don't want the what I have with my daughters. Like, okay,
She did say this in the
yeah.
confessionals.
So she's saying a lot of mean stuff. Like, I don't know. It's gonna take a lot to get back there. And I'm not messing around with John Fugazi. I'm not doing it. He is a wannabe gangster, fake, calling me poster child for mortgage fraud. That was my husband. Get it right.
I mean, mind you, after you brought out Margaret's rumor about Evan, which I know you didn't start because we all know that Margaret started that, Jackie
Right.
did say she was trying to do the analogy and Gia's doing coke in the bathroom. So you have moved past that with her. So see, I think there is hope. But Rachel did say she's looking into her future and she's learned what she doesn't want to be, and that's you.
Stupid. Yeah, you don't
That's
want
not
this?
nice.
Okay. No, it's not nice. I don't even know the confessional, you feel it's a safe place. You feel like you can talk a lot. I don't really talk about the other women in my confessional. I just say that, John Fugazi probably has a small piece of deal. Like that's all I've said.
That is all you said. Well, what about Danielle Cabral and Jennifer Aydin? They're starting to get a little heated at this charity thing. Jennifer's saying she's not happy that the hairdresser wasn't in VIP. Jennifer apparently is a woman of the people. She doesn't think you should treat people like that, but she wants Aydin plastic surgery on the step and repeat. She says she gave a lot of money for this event.
Listen, I listened to their conversation and it seemed like Danielle did nothing wrong. It seemed like Danielle had set rules. She wasn't allowed to bring in a certain amount of people. And, that I'll follow that. But I don't know. I think Jen was just trying to be nice because that's what Jen is. She's trying to understand, trying to get to the bottom of it. We don't like to exclude people. So I don't know. It kind of shows that Danielle's a little like, I can't trust her.
She might like the cameras and all this newfound, she's only in her second season, Teresa. They all want the limelight, don't they?
Yes, Danielle's at New York Fashion Week. Then she had this charity event. And, Jennifer, I believe that Jennifer donated a lot of money, and Danielle's saying that she did not, but that's hard to believe.
Well, next week, it seems that this is going to come to a head between these two ladies. It's going to get kind of nasty.
Yes, I saw it at preview. It seemed like Danielle was kind of like starting to fight. Like she was like, and she's scrappy. So like I'm like, is she really gonna like throw hands at Jennifer? I don't know.
It certainly seems that way.
Yeah.
Anything else that stands out from this episode? I mean, it was one of the better episodes. I mean, the slob, this and that. They all are
Yeah.
saying Louis, they're all saying Rachel and John are making it very clear to Melissa and Joe that Louis didn't say anything. They keep saying he just sat there, he didn't open his mouth.
Yeah. So I want to hear your take on this about Louis not saying nothing. Do you think it was nice because he was letting me handle my business, or do you think he was just had nothing to say because he doesn't know what's going on?
No, I think he has a lot to say, possibly. If he were to open his mouth, I think, he was just letting you handle it, you know? I
Yes, we
do.
went in there. I said only get involved if it gets like really heated, but they left before we could even have a real conversation. So not my fault.
Do you think, because a lot of people think, do you think like John Fuda wants his camera time? Because a lot of people think that was overly dramatic. I mean, I'm not taking sides and that he stormed out for his moment. A lot of people want a moment this season, don't they?
Yes, I think that's what it is. John wanted was that conversation needed? That's like when my daughters say this could have been an email. That was that lunch. Like I felt like there was no reason for us to meet in person other than for me to give them my bottle for Joe. But like we could have done this over the phone. Like what are we doing, you know? And he wanted a real apology, which I gave, but he
You
wanted a
gave.
sincere apology. I don't know. Yeah, but Louis, I think he loves me and he wanted me to say what I have to say. And later on down the road, he'll have what he has to say. But I mean, John Fugazi did not say sorry to Louis.
What about on Watch What Happens? Jackie, I mean, Jen Fessler has a different viewpoint, but Jackie said on Watch What Happens that, we heard this before, that Margaret really said to her, I don't want you, you and me, like, we're gonna, apparently she said it to everyone, like, we're gonna not come back and film the show if Louis comes back. After they say he called investigators on, all of them, and Margaret wanted everyone to do like a walkout. Jackie is convinced that that happened. Jen Fessler is not so convinced. What do you think of this? That they were maybe planning a walkout if Louis came, he's on the show and they're still there. And would they ever really walk out? I'm not so sure. I don't think they would say no to the paycheck.
Right. I think it's boy who cry wolf. They're always saying that they're doing it, but then nobody does it. And hello, Louis back on the show. He's a big part of my life and he adds fire to the flames. So production, like all the producers, they're gonna keep him on the show.
They're going to keep him on the show. Well, you know what? Next season, when half of these people are not there, we'll
Yes.
see how they feel about not being on the show and staging walkouts. Because I'm still predicting that a good amount of these people will not be there next season.
Okay, you think like half the cast will be gone?
I think Margaret's going to be gone.